Alright, if you didn't read the warning in the beginning of the video, go back to the beginning and read the warning, because I am going to be a little harsh on Bourg Productions. But yeah, basically that. Before I get to the meat of the rant, let me just say the positives. All right, Bourg Productions is someone I look up to. All right, he's always there to give some great advice, even great advice to me. Like, here's an example. Yesterday I told him in a private message that I would be leaving YouTube because I was tired of all the crap I was getting, and I was tired of losing my friends, and we all kind of feel that way at some point. I mean, and then Bourg replied with this comment telling me the consequences of leaving YouTube, of course. And you know what? I have to agree with him. If it wasn't for him, I would have left YouTube. And you all would either just not care if I came back, or would care a lot if you were like a super big fan of me. But yeah, those are the positives. Now let's get to the negatives. The reason why I'm making this rant. Bourg, for the love of God, please rant on something else. You're always ranting on someone in the commentary community. I mean, I know you could do good rants and stuff, but recently I've been less and less interested in watching your rants because it's always on someone in the commentary community. Alright? And I know you could rant on other things, so I don't even think it'd be that hard to find something to rant on. I mean, you could just like search up something on Google that you could rant on, and then there. Alright, but it's always someone on the commentary community that you rant about. And it kind of just makes your content a little stale, at least in my opinion. But yeah, I think you could just like rant on other things. And also, I'd really like it if you did other things than just rants or like thought videos. And thought videos are like when you share your thoughts on something. I'd really like it if you just like went back to animating. Remember when you used to animate? Those were pretty good. Why can't you do that? Heck, it doesn't even have to be cartoons, alright? It could be like the Detective Jack Falbo series you used to run. Remember that? Those were good. You showed off great writing, and it just came off as like something good. Alright? Why can't you do stuff like that? I mean, that'd make your channel a little more interesting, in my opinion. And also, you even wrote the script for one of the cartoons that I have yet to make. Well, yet to finish, but whatever. I mean, I know you could do some good stuff, alright? But I'd really like it if you branched your content out a little more and you ranted on stuff that isn't people in the commentary community. Because, in my opinion, again, it gets a little stale after a while. Alright. Well, everybody, I guess that was my rant on Bourg Productions. And if this video becomes the basis of some sort of comment war or drama between me and Bourg, or like something like that, where we're just both arguing with each other, yeah, this picture... That's the reason why this picture you're looking at exists. Alright? So yeah, you could like root for Team Eddy or Team Bourg. I don't really care. I mean, most of you are gonna root for Team Bourg anyways, so yeah. But anyways, Bourg, I hope you enjoyed my rant, and I hope you could do some of the stuff that I said you could do. Alright? This isn't an attack on you, because I know I don't attack you, but yeah, your content and your channel would be a little better if you did the things I said you could do. This is the most serious episode of Dummy Commentaries that I'll ever make. And that's saying a lot because this is usually for fun. Alright, but I'm not I don't think I'm playing around when I'm doing this. So, let's begin, shall we?
Eddy the Scammer. Remember when you requested that I do a rant on you?
Yeah. A joke rant, actually, but you decided to make it serious, and I didn't stop you.
Looking back on your early days and your Conswag and Eddy cartoon, I'm now regretting ever being a fan of yours.
The cartoon that inspired you to animate. The one that you constantly cited as being your inspiration for animating. Makes you hate me now. Or just regret being a fan of me. Okay, seems legit.
Eddy, you have stirred up a lot of drama not only with the commentary community, but you've also burned bridges with Gurigorlo X.
Now, Gurigorlo X, maybe so. Alright, Berg. Maybe so. That's a big maybe because I don't talk to him. I don't know what he thinks of me, but I'll have to reserve judgment on that.
Mr. Conman123.
Now, that's a big no, Berg, and I'm going to tell you why. If he was fed up with me at all, alright, he would stop talking to me. Alright, just period. Stop talking to me on Google Hangouts or whatever. Alright, he would just never talk to me again. Alright, but he still does. He still talks to me. In fact, we had a chat last night with Billy and Cheesy. So, yeah, no, we're still friends.
Started crap with my uncle for no good reason.
Now, believe it or not, Berg, that wasn't me starting crap with him. That was me continuing crap with him because 3 months ago, he and I started this thing where if I'd find a comment made by him, I just smack talk him and we just smack talk each other. Or if he found a comment made by me, we'd smack talk each other. I consider it as like lighthearted, fun little flame wars. I don't know how he considers it, but I just think they're just like stupid little fun flame wars. Because for every time I mocked him for being a brony, he'd mock me for being an Ed and Eddy fan. It's that simple.
And even made a baseless rant on me considering that I've been more than willing to give you advice.
I have nothing to argue with here, but I will give you this, Berg. That rant was terrible, alright? It was poorly researched, and I just didn't do a good job on it. Okay, I'll agree with you on that. At least I'll give credit where credit is due.
Instead of making excuses like you are having personal problems just to garner sympathy.
I don't think you'd be saying that right now if you actually knew what was going on in my personal life, Berg. Because I don't hide my mistakes. I don't cover them up with, oh, I'm autistic, okay? Alright? Because if something in real life is pissing me off to the point where I take it out on YouTube, I am going to say it. I don't bullshit for sympathy.
Yes, I should bring more variety to my channel, but you are one to talk, Eddy, considering that you did baseless rants and didn't even care to collaborate with the people that were fans of Conswag and Eddy.
Well, for one, those baseless rants were from 2 years ago. Do I continue rants anymore? Also, I never collaborated with anyone who liked Conswag and Eddy. Alright, let me just list off the bat the people that I got to do voices for episodes. The Fiery Henry, Cheese Ninja, Coolio Swag, Luigi 2600, Sean Sampson, TJ Asta, Ryan, and of course Billy Willie. In fact, Billy Willie helped me write the backstory for his character, so I don't know where you're going at with freaking, oh, I don't want to collaborate with anyone who liked Conswag and Eddy. I don't know where you're going with that.
Look, if people like my rants, of course people would like to see more rants.
And to me, that makes a lot of sense. In fact, I go by that principle. For example, if people wanted to see more episodes of the Eddy and Cheesy Show, of course I'm gonna still make episodes of the Eddy and Cheesy Show. Also, no, the Eddy and Cheesy Show is not cancelled. If it was, I would have publicly announced it, which I haven't.
Just because you hate rants don't mean I should stop ranting just to entertain you.
Don't be ridiculous. Even when I was causing drama on the comments of your videos, I never said at all that you should stop making rants. Nowhere in my rant on you have I ever told you to stop making rants. In fact, in that same video, I said, I know that you could make good rants.
And then you have the temerity to tell me not to rant on people that are commentators.
Now, if you want to rant on commentators, you have every right to. I'm obviously not going to stop you from doing that. But never did I once tell you to stop ranting on commentators. I told you to rant on different things. And heck, I didn't even know why you were doing those when I made the crappy video. Alright? Until you told me.
If you can't respect what I've done to help the commentary community get a little better, then why are you subscribed to me?
Okay, let me say it again. Even if I'm not a fan of the rants you did on the commentators, I, deep down inside, know that you could make good rants. Heck, your rant on vegans was good. I'm not gonna lie. That is why I still like your content, Bourg.
So yes, Eddy, this is my warning to you. Either you stop causing drama, or I'm going to block you.
If you really think I'm causing such a problem, block me if you must. I'm obviously not going to stop you. But, in all due respect, it has just been accepted by me and expected by me that in the future I might cause drama once again, because I am such a douchebag. Now you might be wondering why I made this video, Bourg. Well, it's not to attack you, because again, I'll give credit where credit is due. But there were some things in this video that either were not true about me, or just things that I could just prove wrong, like what you said about Conman burning his bridges with me. Now, this will be a very controversial video, most likely, because everyone wants my head on a goddamn spike at the moment. But at least I didn't come off as a douchebag in this video, alright? At least give me that much.